Hey everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Raid Shadow Legends, and we are on the free-to-play account now. I'm doing more videos and content on this than I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to only record like once or twice a week and just kind of check in, but there's so many beginner tips and stuff I want to make sure I show that I don't feel like a lot of people properly show. Like, sure, to the experienced players or people that play these types of games a lot of stuff feels obvious, like duh, you just do this. But I definitely come across plenty of new players, myself included, whose first game of this type was Raid. So I want to kind of show a little bit of like the leveling and some of the beginner stuff and how to kind of pair things up and maximize your time. So I wanted to give some super early beginner tips right now about leveling your champions, ranking people up, and whatnot. So right now, let's see, I'm stuck on my next thing is clear stage 4 of Felwyn's Gate on normal. I already went through and did some of, it's dailies as well. I haven't done my dailies yet. And let's see, artifacts. I started going through doing these while trying to do the other things at the same time. So I'm going to have to go back through and do the Sewers of Arnak ones on normal, which is super annoying. But I should probably do that first before doing the other one, to be honest. I feel like you should do whatever stage you're on, like Kirat Castle, do Kirat Castle, do these artifact challenges. Then it'll get you the gear that you need to complete the other random missions as well, as you go along too, like putting an attack percentage, whatever, on someone. You'll get that because you're grinding and doing these quests, so it kind of helps. Technically, I'm kind of bad right now. I should go back and do this first. But it is dailies. I want to get those done. I have a limited time to play. I'm only trying to play for an hour. So, of course, I kind of adjust that a little bit when I'm recording, because I'm talking and stuff as well. But yeah, this is something funny. I forgot we have to like unlock the market. They make you unlock everything in this game. Champion slots, the market, it doesn't stop. But yeah, so I wanted to do my polls for my dailies, but I'm out of space. I'm not quite sure if I want to use how much space I want to unlock right now. So I'm like, all right, it's time to start working on grinding some of these people to get them to level 2 so I can get my Elhain to level 40. So how do I do that? So I think the very next thing I'm going to do, even though I try to push through and do everything with 2-star, I think what we're going to do is actually just bring along some food with me, as we call it. I don't know that Elhain can do this herself in her current gear and only level 30, but I'm hopeful, so I think I'm going to try. So actually right now, when it comes to these characters, I'm trying to be careful about who I get rid of because they're actually quite useful. Like, he's got the ally attack, but only with one ally, so I might chomp him. She is useful for her AoE, so I'll probably keep her, but maybe I'll end up chomping him, to be honest. So I might eat these 2 bullies, will probably go into Crusader. And then Crusader will be a 3-star chicken that could be eaten by Elhain. That's the best way for me to quickly explain what I'm about to do here. So, but I think we're going to need to get some more level 1 food up as well. And we're going to need 3 uncommons at level 20 to turn into 3-star chickens for Elhain to be a rank 4. So I think I'm just going to grab another person that I don't think I'm going to use. And I think that's going to be this chick right here. She didn't seem to have much value right now, early game even. So let's see if Elhain can grind this on her own. I'm not sure if she can. If she can't, then I'm just going to throw in another person instead, unfortunately. But leveling people up as you go along is also helpful. Like, personally, it's kind of hard. Like, there's a little bit of a mix of trying to work on leveling your champions and getting their experience up, but also trying to get those 2-stars. You could always go back later in 2-star campaign though. But right now I'm going to, okay, so she can do this seemingly well. We're only going to get 1 star for this though, so we're definitely going to have to go back in 2-star. I'm going to just save everything for now. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to try to get these bullies to level 10, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back to the tavern and I'll show you guys some of my upgrades. I just wanted to pop in to show you guys me trying to, again, take advantage of leveling up people for food while doing quests at the same time. So I got the progress mission for get a 5-star attack percentage chest from the Sewers of Arnak on stage 5. So I'm throwing in right here, I figured I would throw in a couple people that I know I'm going to use for food, and try to get them up. So the way that the XP is divided up is based on, actually, this is what I should be doing. She's not leveled up. Elhain is. She can farm this. So if you have 3 people, it's divided up by 3 people. 2 people, it's divided by 2 people. 4 people, it's divided by 4 people. Even if the person is already maxed out on XP, they still get the XP, even though they don't really get it. So it's kind of a waste to have people in here too. So if you're doing an early run, like I am right now, stage 2, and you have other people you're trying to get leveled up, don't use your campaign farmer. Use those people you're trying to get leveled up. Like my Ugo, yes, it's fine. There's no aura. Who cares? Ugo is going to be a beast. She can do this herself. It's going to take a little longer because she's got a single target. She doesn't have as much hits like Elhain, but it's worth it. It gets her leveled up. It gets the food leveled up. And you're not wasting XP. So that's just some advice here for working on ranking up and leveling up your champions. Well, I got a few brews, so I actually decided I'm going to use them. Ideally, I'd probably want to save them all for when you get like a champion to rank 4 and you want to get them to 40 really quick, or you get them to rank 5, want to get them to 50 really quick. But I wanted to show you guys the proper leveling. So this is a very new player set of advice here, but it was a little confusing for some of my friends. They didn't know, like, to get her to rank, could only eat these people. So, like, you're like, how do I get her? I don't have any more. And you don't want to just straight up do that. You don't. So, let's kind of go at the base. We're going to start with getting a 1 star to a 2 star. And another 1 star to a 2 star. And I didn't quite get leveled up very much here. So actually, I do think I'm going to crunch him. I'm not too worried about what gear is on him. So I think we're going to use him and crunch these 2 bullies. Now, boom. Now he's a 3 star. So now he's going to be used as food. There's 1 piece of food for Elhain. So these 2 are going to be the other ones. So I'm just going to kind of skip. I'm going to do whoop, 1 brew. And now I'm ready to get a couple 2 stars. And then we're going to get 1 brew here. I think, oh, that almost gets him ready. I've got to pull a bunch of mystery shards, so I actually don't mind just straight crunching some uncommons because I'm going to be getting a lot more, or sorry, commons, because I'm going to be getting a lot more anyway. So, all right, he's ready to crunch. Now, there's 3 people. Actually, that's more than we needed. Oh no, because we're not gonna crunch her. She's blocked. We have enough people here. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go, oh, I don't have enough to pull. I think we should probably expand our space a little bit. So, of course, they make you pay to expand the space. Early on, it's pretty cheap. How much silver do I have? Not much. Usually it's better to do gems, but I think early on, I might actually do the silver and try to save my gems as much as possible. All right, so now we can at least do a 10 pull. And I also got another mystery shard, so we gotta see what this is gonna give us first, right? I got this mystery shard from the progress missions. I think at the bottom here, I had just got the progress mission during the last part. That gave me a mystery shard. Sorry, ancient shard. Ancient shard. All right, let's go. Got excited. Not too excited now. All right, let's see. Decreased defense. Small decreased defense on his A1. AoE attacks all enemies, places decreases small decrease attack. And passive decreases the damage taken by this champion by 30% when his HP drops below 30%. So, I mean, I'll probably build him for faction wars in very, very mediocre gear, nothing special. But, all right, let's do a 10 pull of mysteries now. Boom, let's fast click. All right. Nothing here at all, unfortunately. Although if you are really desperate for poisoners, you can also use this guy for clan boss. But I would use Outlaw Monk if you can find him. So I think that's it. We do gotta expand. I really should probably expand, but I think right now I'm gonna work on trying to grind food up because that's the better practice anyway. There we go, 100,000. I got my 100,000 back that I spent on the space, so that's a good thing. Collected stuff from all our dailies. Don't forget to do your dailies, guys, of course. Purchase an item from the market. All right. I do got to keep expanding the market. I really don't want, let's see, we got 9 minutes. I'll wait and see what happens in the market later. Upgrading an accessory or artifact, I mean, so I don't think there's really much I can do on my people right now to make them much better. Except maybe I'll just, I mean, obviously Elhain I want to be the best as possible. She's got really pretty poor gear on her right now. I could hope for better. See, this time I could hope for more crit rate. Maybe more attack, and more crit. Right, this is already 12, that's 12. Let me push this one. I hate putting these to 12 though. But let's do it. There's also the fusion warm-up event happening, so we need as much as we can from all of these resources that they're giving us for free in the game. And then I'm going to go back and show you the tavern, my upgrading to get Elhain. Sorry, I know I kind of got sidetracked, but let's go get Elhain level. We're going to get her level 4, or rank 4, sorry. So I want to use my, let's actually, I have extra, I have a bunch of green. So let's take one of my green bullies here, put 1 brew into him, and then crunch a couple champions. Boom. You get so many mystery shards if you go through and do your progress missions and your challenges. You're going to be grinding a lot of campaign kind of pointlessly, so you're going to get a ton of mystery shards. So you don't want to feel too guilty about crunching uncommons, even early on, honestly. So we turned him again. Now he's a 2. All right, we have 2 2s. We need 2 more. Oh, so we could get, all right, let me just do her first, so just so we see. Now again, 2 bullies to turn her into a level 3, rank 3, sorry. And now we're gonna turn 1 more, we need 2 more people to be turned into rank 2, so let's pull some more mystery shards. Get so many early on, and it's really good to pull them because you can get really good rares along the way. So it's absolutely worth pulling early on. All right, so let's take it. Again, I have a ton of those, so let's just stick with that. 1 of these, and then a few commons. Chomp somebody. Now, Sister Militant, I'm probably gonna save for doing Faction Wars. She just has straight up AoE, attacks all enemies on her 1 ability, so she's really good for that. So I'm actually gonna just lock her so I don't forget. She'll make grinding Faction Wars pretty easy early on. All right, let me just, let's go to another, and then let's crunch, 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 and here we go. All right, so that gets us enough food to get Elhain to level 4, rank 4. I want to call it level every time, I don't know why. All right, so now, boom, now we took commons to uncommons, now we're gonna take this rare, and we're gonna eat those all right, so there's some gear on him. Make sure you don't care about the gear first, of course. I'm gonna sacrifice it. It's not worth taking off crappy 1 and 2 star level gear. So we're just gonna sacrifice straight up, and we're going to crunch. Now, Elhain is gonna be a rank 4, which is also a weekly quest, so that's helpful. I'm also gonna take advantage and ascend her right away. I've got the potions, might as well do it. And this is the time where you wanna use the brews that you've been saving for your main champions, because we wanna get her leveled up as fast as we can. And obviously, you don't have to max her out completely. You're gonna get levels as you grind, but you want her to be able to hit hard because she will be at a bit lower. Like a level 1 4-star is not going to be as good as a level 30 3-star, so you kind of got to get some brews into her right away if you have them. If not, don't waste your brews either. Try to be a little bit conservative if you can. I know it's unfortunately not a champion training event, so it's kind of a bummer that I'm not getting any resources for this, but hey, Fusion warm-up event, free resources here at least. We have 1 more day to at least get this set. Unfortunately, I started my free-to-play 1 day late for this Fusion warm-up event, so I'm going to miss getting the Ancient Shard, the book, and the Core Hammer. That's a big bummer, but it is what it is. It was free resources. I can't really complain. They're not normally there to begin with, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I guess we got the new champion. We got him. we've gotten, oh, we also got a Skullsworn. So during my grinding, I actually got Skullsworn. Where is he? Where's Skullsworn? Did I accidentally eat Skullsworn? Did I just accidentally eat Skullsworn with something, guys? I got Skullsworn. And now it's not showing that I got him. Oh, he might be in my inbox because I was full. Haha. There we go. So if you're full, it goes to your inbox. Now I got Skullsworn. He's actually really good. He's part of a fusion, and so you're gonna need him anyway. But he actually he has this counter attack that he puts on that can be really annoying. He attacks 2 times extra and places extra hit. His passive fills his turn meter every time he hits critical. So build him with 100% crit rate. You can cheese the hell out of him. If you get Skullord Vargal, he pairs with him and he revives pretty regularly, and it's actually, they call it like a Skullsworn cheese or Skullord Skull. I don't even know what they call it. Something cheese. What am I saying? But yeah, that's really helpful as well. Alright, so I just got a whole bunch of all the freaking comments here. I hate red dots. I don't know about you guys. I hate red dots. So I like to clear them every day when I'm done. I still got a little bit of time playing this account for today for my 1 hour of gameplay. So I'm going to keep grinding. I was trying to do the stupid progress mission to get attack percentage boots from stage 6 of the sewers, and my god, like, I did so many of them and I got absolutely nothing. So that's really, really frustrating for me, but it is what it is. I guess I can't complain. At least along the way I was working on leveling up my champions. I probably should pull these mystery shards, honestly. I need to all the chances of getting what we should see is if I'm close on the summon rush to getting more rewards. Not really. So 70 to 150, I'm not likely going to be able to get that today. I don't have that much time left to keep playing for my 1 hour of gameplay. But this is the hard part. Trying to do everything in one day. Let's see, did I get accepted into that clan I applied to? No. Oh boy. I would like to get into a clan before CVC, so I'll probably join my my other clan soon. That's our alts in my cluster. But yeah, I was stuck on this. So stupid. I probably should just go back and keep grinding it, to be honest. It's really annoying, but hey, it works. And honestly, grinding this is really quick. I should be working on food at the same time. And obviously I'm going to be pulling more mystery shards. Plus we get free champions as you go along as well. And I will use my 30 multi-battles once I'm all done for the day. I'll probably just use that on a dungeon or on a dungeon with some food if I can, or because Elhain's only level 25 now, so I want to get her leveled up. So I might just throw in a dungeon. Alright, look, attack percentage boots are something I cannot get, I swear to god. I did so many, all I got was mystery shards, champions, and speed boots. At least I'm getting stuff that's not the same thing every now. But alrighty, I'm just rambling at this point, sorry guys. Well, I hope you guys, I hope the new players can take advantage of the advice there. And just be careful with what you're upgrading. Don't just crunch every single champion because it's a rare, or because it's only rare, not an epic, or because it's an uncommon, it must be bad. There are some uncommons that are really, really good. Maybe in the next video, I'll try to take a quick note to feature which uncommons you should actually hold on to. So stay tuned for that. I'll try my best to remember to do that as well. Actually, you know what? No, let's do that right now, because this is talking about ranking and leveling up your champions, and you need to know which ones are good and which ones are bad. So I think right here, I'll point out Commander's pretty good early on if you need a support in Bannerlords or just for support in general. She heals the ally with lowest HP, fills the turn meter, and then this champion's turn meter cannot be filled by this skill. Okay, so she's just a passive little healer. She can be a little bit helpful. I mean, it's only one ally that she's healing, but maybe for sake of faction wars, hold on to her until you get more replacements. Elfguard is actually pretty good. She has the decreased turn meter on her A2, so that really helps. 50% decreased turn meter. This can be good against things like the spider. That'd be probably the main place you'd use her, against a red force spider. See, of course we have our best Armiger. It's worth building multiple Armigers. He can be still used in the end game. His A1 is amazing. He just keeps decreasing turn meter. He's so good. There's videos from like Cold Brew using 4 Armigers or 5 Armigers to do Spider. It's quite funny. So he's really a great champion to hold on to. Outlaw Monk is really good for Clan Boss, especially if you can get him, mainly. I don't think I'd use it without Relentless Gear on him. He grants an extra, places 2 poisons, and then this as well is A1, a 10% chance of granting an extra turn on his A1. So he's more likely to keep using these poisons as well. And if you put him in Relentless Gear, you can hopefully keep using these poisons as much as possible, which is really helpful for Clan Boss all through the end game. Of course, he won't be able to be kept alive very late game, but early on, I've used him in Clan Boss in my old account. All right, I'm going to try to go quicker here. Oh, we're at 20 minutes. That's okay. Shield Guard is really good. He is also can be a campaign farmer. He has the, what is this? Removes 1 debuff. Okay, I didn't even realize what this passive was. But he has this AoE here, which is really good. And it fills his turn meter on each critical hit. So he can just he can crit everyone, fill his turn meter back up, and it doesn't take long before he cycles right back around to do that again. I feel like Outrider has been mentioned too. AoE on his A3, decreased defense A1. Zephyr Sniper is really helpful for just AoEs when you're just trying to go through. You can use her against a Spider, just trying to do AoE in the beginning as well. Plus she has heal. Anyone with AoE is just going to be helpful for clearing waves. I don't think there's anyone here worth mentioning. Saurus is really good. I've seen him mentioned a lot. AoE and his A1, again, it's just a really helpful ability. You can actually do campaign farming with someone that's even an uncommon if you get good enough gear. So, 2 AoEs. Really helpful. This is the kind of guy you get a low-level stun set, put it on him, and he'll be really helpful in that early game faction wars and maybe even grinding some of your dungeon waves. Satyr is good for endgame, trying to use his A2 for decreasing turn meter. This is really helpful. I used him in beating Faction Wars 21, actually. I don't think, nah. Not really anyone there. I forgot Orcs. War Chanter. I've seen him mentioned. Stun in his A1, AoE at decrease attack and provoke. Okay, so there's a little bit of crowd control here. That's pretty good, especially for Faction Wars early on. You want to save people so you can actually complete Faction Wars, so he's a good one for that. She's decent too. She's got the AoE on her A2, and she heals herself. So she's an extra turn if the enemy's killed. So you can just go through kind of like baby Septimus or Drake, not Dracomorph. I tend to save her. I also noticed the, who was it? No, she's obviously Sniper we get in the beginning. She's okay. Good to start with. Probably won't use her too long. This guy has an AoE with decreased accuracy, which may be helpful if you're having a hard time getting a bunch of debuffs thrown back on you early on. Night Rev, meh. Dwarves, I don't think there's any good, no. And Shadowkin, these guys seem pretty underwhelming as well, so I'll just leave that at that. But I hope this information was helpful for beginners, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and hopefully I've progressed a little bit more, and we will hopefully get some more fun shards to pull. Early on, don't worry about waiting for 2x events and all that, like very early on. Just pull and get champions. You need champions to progress and be game changers, and you really can't afford to wait too long, unless, like, for the next 2x event isn't for weeks. I wouldn't wait weeks to pull my ancient shards right now. There's really no point at all. But the next event is 2x void, so I might be willing to wait and pull my void shard. Hold on to any void shards I get, if I get any, until then. But just get grinding up your campaign farmer and pull your shards as you go in the very first week of gameplay at least.